Welcome to Comic Power. I am your host, Comic Killer 72. Today we're doing a new segment called the Quick Flip. In comic book investing terminology, the quick flip normally means you have something for a very short period of time that you sell for a profit and had no intention of holding it for the long term. At my channel, I'm going to incorporate the phrase quick flip and make it mean promotions and quick descriptions of future programs. Think of it like what a trailer is to an upcoming movie. It's a coming soon promotion and just a little tease of what's to come. I was going to call it the Comic Power Quickie, but that has a sexual connotation to it, and this is a PG-13 channel, so quick flip it shall be. And we'll cover a lot of different topics in a short period of time. This is not a replacement for Wicked Wednesday or any other program. It's an addition. Okay, now that you understand, let's go ahead and get right into it. I recently did some special program for the month of May, which is Asian Heritage Month, which included an artist spotlight on Frank Cho. He's best known for his Harley Quinn cover B variant showing her in her old outfit. But on the program I did on him, I focused on his original commissioned art pieces, which put the comic back in comic book. If you missed it, it was published on May the 18th, 2017. I also did a program called the Top 10 Asian Comic Book Characters of All Time. I didn't finish it in May though. It was published on June the 2nd, 2017. Be sure to go to the comment section in that video and post your own top 10. I will also be publishing my first writer spotlight coming up in the future, and it will be a person of Asian heritage. For those of you who are keeping score, hold on, it's coming. Of course, we have to talk about Wonder Woman. The movie is awesome, by the way. If you haven't seen it yet, then shame on you, because this movie is nothing but spectacular. All the credit should go to Jeff Johns, because he's in charge now of DC Films and he's writing the ship. He's going to kind of be like what Kevin Feige is to Marvel. That one guy who really understands these characters and has the power to control everything. He's basically a director for the movie directors, and he co-wrote Wonder Woman, by the way. I don't have time for a non-spoiler review of Wonder Woman, so I'll just say I'll give it a 4 out of 5 stars, which is my highest rating yet for a DC movie. To be fair, they've only put out 4 movies so far anyway, so they're just figuring this out, but they're on the right path now. My deepest condolences go out to Zack Snyder and his family. I've been criticizing him for months for his performance on Batman vs. Superman and believe he should be fired from any future DC movie project. He is in fact stepping down due to personal family issues, so I did want to see him ousted, but I didn't want to see him gone under these circumstances. The information we have is Justice League was complete with him directing it, but there's still some post-production and reshoots needed. So Josh Whedon has stepped in to finish the job. He was hired on by DC to do a much smaller Batgirl movie, but now he's stepping in to save DC like a real team player. Think about it though, Josh is such a lucky man. He has a hand in developing live action movies for the 2 greatest superhero teams of all time, the Avengers and the Justice League. Speaking of movie news, if you missed it, they have announced some casting for the new Mutants movie, including Anya Taylor-Joy, who is going to play Magic. This character is already iconic for being Colossus's little sister, plus she's wielding that big oversized sword. So people that don't even know who the name of the character, they know who she is. They recognize her. Her first full appearance is in New Mutants number 14 from 1984. I give this casting a thumbs up. I think they nailed it. The other confirmed casting is going to be Maisie Williams, who's best known for Game of Thrones. She's going to be playing Wolfsbane. This character makes her first appearance way back in 1982 with Marvel graphic novel number 4. I'm also pleased with the casting on this. I give it another thumbs up. Speaking of the X-Men universe, it has been confirmed that there will be a Deadpool animated TV series on FXX. And it will be an adult cartoon. It won't be watered down like the Ultimate Spider-Man version. The advanced information we have is that it's going to be extreme and way out there. It's going to be crazy, like Rick and Morty type crazy. It's scheduled to come out sometime in 2018. We don't know anything beyond that. FXX is just another one of Fox's networks on cable. And trust me, I will have my popcorn ready for that. And I'm sure you will too. In the future, I will do more programming about investing in comics as well. I haven't talked about that much. I dabble into it a little bit on New Comic Day, but I still need to make a show that specifically talks about investing. For the longest, it was believed that collectors and speculators were treating each other like the enemy. I don't think that has to be the case. I do both, and I think you can too if you have the proper information on how to do it. More information about that will come soon. Also, I will be attending the Heroes Con that will be in Charlotte, North Carolina, June 16th through 18th. It's the 35th anniversary of the Heroes Con, and it's a pretty big one. The guest list is going to be deep, and the biggest names attending will be Jason Aaron and comic legend Neil Adams. So if you're in the Charlotte region during that time, come on down. It's going to be a lot of fun. Cosplay, deep guest list, and kids under 12 get in free. The location is going to be at the Charlotte Convention Center, 501 South College Street, Charlotte, North Carolina 28202. At the time I make this video, we're about 1 month away from Spider-Man Homecoming, and boy, I can't wait. You're going to see a lot of programming related to Spider-Man coming up in late June, early July. There are 4 heroes on the Mount Rushmore of comics, and that's going to be Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and Spider-Man. So Spider-Man in the MCU for the first time ever in his own solo movie is a pretty big deal. If you already haven't done so, be sure to subscribe to this channel and give it a thumbs up, and share these videos on social media so others can learn about the channel. This is Comic Killer 72 for Comic Power saying bye-bye.